If the length of a rectangular solar panel having an area of 110 meters square is 10% more than its breadth, then what will be the breadth? Given area of a rectangular panel is 110 meters square, let breadth is equal to x. Then length becomes x plus 10% of x, which is equal to 110x by 100. We know that area is equal to LB and area is given as 110. So length into breadth is equal to 110x by 100 into x, that is equal to 110, which implies 110x square is equal to 110 into 100. That implies x is equal to square root of 100, which is equal to 10 meters. So breadth is 10 meters, option 2. Find the value of the expression cosecant 75 degrees plus theta minus secant 15 degrees minus theta minus tan 55 degrees plus theta plus cot 35 degrees minus theta. Let's simplify this expression. Cosecant 75 degrees plus theta minus, let's write secant 15 minus theta into secant 90 degrees minus 75 plus theta. Minus tan 55 degrees plus theta, and write this cot 35 degrees minus theta as cot 90 degrees minus 55 degrees plus theta. We know that secant 90 minus theta is cosecant theta and cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. So the above equation implies cosecant 75 degrees plus theta minus cosecant 75 degrees plus theta minus tan 55 degrees plus theta plus tan 55 degrees plus theta. Here positive and negative values will get cancelled and the answer is 0. Agriculture is one of the major factors responsible for deforestation. The Rio Declaration of Environment and Development was approved by United Nations in the year 1992. This United Nations Conference on Environment and Development is also known as Earth Summit 1992. It was held at Brazil. Select the number from among the options given that it is related to third number in the same way as the second number is related to first number. Here, 3 is related to 28. Similarly, 9 is related to. Here the logic is like 3 cube plus 1, which is 27 plus 1, that is 28, and similarly 9 cube plus 1. We know that 9 cube is 729 plus 1, which is equal to 730. So the answer is option 2. Bull is frequently seen on seals of Harappan civilization. If sin theta plus cosecant theta is equal to 2, then the value of sin power 8 theta plus cosecant power 8 theta is. Let sin theta is equal to x, which implies cosecant theta is equal to 1 by x. So, this equation can be written as x plus 1 by x is equal to 2 and multiply both sides by x, which implies x square plus 1 is equal to 2x. Let's rearrange this into x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, which implies x minus 1 whole square, because it is in the form of a square plus b square minus 2ab. So we can write it as x minus 1 whole square is equal to 0. That implies x minus 1 is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. So sin theta is equal to 1 and cosecant theta is equal to 1 by 1, which is equal to 1. So this equation can be written as 1 power 8 plus 1 power 8, which is equal to 1 plus 1, that is 2. So the answer is option number 2. Who enjoys the power to summon, prorogue either house of Indian Parliament? The President. Solve the following equation. By adding these values, we get 1393.194. It is a simple addition. In a certain language, these terms are given. So, in that language, which of the following stands for it? Let's compare 1 and 2. The common one is GJL, and here the common is. So GJL is, and compare 1 and 3 now. The common is CBM, and the common this side is car. So obviously it stands for TUO. Which of the following is correct sequence of steps in digestive system? The digestive system include 5 steps. They are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. So the answer is option 3. Ingestion means process of taking food into the body, and digestion means it is the process in which food containing larger molecules is converted into smaller water-soluble molecules, and absorption means it is the process in which digested food goes into bloodstream, and egestion means it is the process in which undigested is discharged as feces. In Lucknow session of Congress in 1916, both the moderates and extremist leaders were united. It was presided over by Ambika Charan Majumdar. In right angle triangle ABC, right angled at B, if tan A is root 3, then find sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. Given right angled triangle is ABC and it is right angled at B. And tan A is root 3 means here sin theta is root 3 and cos theta is 1. And AC becomes AC is equal to root of root 3 whole square plus 1 square, which is equal to square root of 4, that is 2. So AC is equal to 2. And sin A is equal to root 3 by 2 cos C is equal to root 3 by 2 and cos A is equal to 1 by 2 and sin C is equal to 1 by 2. So sin A cos C plus cos A sin C is equal to root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is equal to 4 by 4, which is equal to 1. Which one of the following scholars coined the term geography? Eratosthenes. Eratosthenes is best known for being the first person to measure the Earth's diameter. In Pradhan Mantri Gramin Disha program, Disha stands for Digital Sakshata Abhiyan. Here DI means digital, SH means Saksharta and A means Abhiyan. It was launched in the year 2016 to 17. The goal of scheme is to make at least one person digitally literate in each family. The value of machine depreciates at the rate of 10% per annum. If its value is 1,62,000, what was the value of machine 2 years ago? Here present value is 1,62,000 and rate of depreciation is 10% per annum. Here, to find the value of machine 2 years ago, we have to use the formula of depreciation. Here, depreciation formula is past value is equal to present value divided by 1 minus r by 100 whole power n. Past value we have to find and present value is 1,62,000 divided by, here rate of interest is 10% divided by 100 whole power 2. So it becomes 1,62,000 divided by 90 by 100 whole square, which is equal to 1,62,000 divided by 0.9 whole square, and the answer is 2 lakhs. Which famous person identified with the slogan "Do or Die"? Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhiji made a call to do or die when the Cripps mission had failed on 8 August 1942. Pointing to Sohan, Rahul said, Sohan is the husband of my wife's daughter. How is Sohan related to Rahul? Let's take Sohan first. And he is the husband of Rahul's wife's daughter. So Rahul's wife and Rahul are couple. How is Sohan related to Rahul? So Sohan is the son-in-law of Rahul. The actual reason considered to be behind the partition of Bengal by Lord Curzon was divide and rule policy of the British. Here the series is Z1, X4, V9, T16 and question mark. Here the logic is Z minus 2 is X and X minus 2 is V and V minus 2 is T and similarly T minus 2 is R. And here 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9 and 9 plus 7 is 16 and similarly 16 plus 9 is 25. So the answer is R25. Select the number from given options which has characteristic common with the following numbers. Given the numbers are 29, 43, 59, 53 and 89. Here all these numbers are prime numbers. And similarly 79 is also a prime number. And 96, 87 and 81 are composite numbers. Which of the following statements is correct about a computer? Computer is an electronic device that stores, retrieves and processes data. And first option is wrong, third option is wrong and fourth option is also wrong. So only option 2 follows. Which one of the following cities does not form a part of tourist circuit, the Golden Triangle? Lucknow. Because Golden Triangle means Agra, Delhi and Jaipur. So which does not form is Lucknow, option 2. It is called golden triangle because of the triangular shape formed by the locations of New Delhi, Agra and Jaipur on a map. A cube plus B cube by A cube minus B cube is equal to 185 by 158. Let's cross multiply. 158 into A cube plus B cube is equal to 185 into A cube minus B cube. So it becomes 158 A cube plus 158 B cube is equal to 185 A cube minus 185 B cube, which implies minus 27 A cube is equal to minus 343 B cube. That implies A cube by B cube is equal to, here minus minus gets cancelled, so it becomes 343 divided by 27, which means A by B is equal to 7 by 3, because 7 cube is 343 and 3 cube is 27. The famous Hornbill festival is unique to which northeast state of India? Nagaland. It is also called as Festival of Festivals. It was celebrated for the promotion of tourism and for the exhibition of state's tradition and culture in Nagas tribe showcased in their art. It was celebrated for 10 days. Forty-seven power 25 minus 1 is exactly divisible by. It can be written as 47 power 25 minus 1 power 25. It is in the form of x power n minus a power n, which is equal to, it means which is divisible by x minus a for all values of n, which means 47 minus 1, that is equal to 46. This 46 is a factor of 23 into 2. So from the options, 23 is correct. Which one of the following lines runs parallel to Arabian Sea? The Konkan Railways. If 1 by 3a is equal to 1 by 4b is equal to 1 by 5c, then a is to b is to c is equal to. Given 1 by 3a is equal to 1 by 4b is equal to 1 by 5c. It becomes a by b is equal to 3 by 4 and b by c is equal to 4 by 5, which implies a is to b is to c is equal to 3 is to 4 is to 5. Option 1. Which one of the following is not an international organization? Here, Statistical Office of European Union is correct, World Tourism Organization is correct, and Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development is correct. So only option 1 does not follows. Defense Research and Development Organization is not an international organization, because it is the R&D wing of Ministry of Defense by Government of India. If the equations x square plus ax plus b equal to 0 and x square plus bx plus a is equal to 0 have a common root, then find the value of a plus b where a is not equal to b. Let common root is equal to z. So equation 1 becomes z square plus az plus b is equal to 0, which implies z square is equal to minus az minus b. Let it be equation 1. And equation 2 becomes z square plus bz plus a is equal to 0, which implies z square is equal to minus bz minus a. Let it be equation 4. From 3 and 4 we have z square values equal. So it becomes minus az minus b is equal to minus bz minus a. Let's simplify this. It becomes z into minus a plus b is equal to minus a plus b. Here minus a plus b and minus a plus b gets cancelled and z is equal to 1. Let's submit in equation 3. So 1 square is equal to minus a into 1 minus b, which implies a plus b is equal to minus 1. Here passport is written as RCUUNMPR. Here P plus 2 is R, A plus 2 is C, and S plus 2 is U, and P minus 2 is N, O minus 2 is M, R minus 2 is P, and T minus 2 is R. Similarly, dominant can be written as D plus 2, which is F, and O plus 2 Q, and M plus 2 O, and I plus 2 K, and N minus 2 L, A minus 2 Y, N minus 2 L, and T minus 2 R. So the answer is F Q O K L Y L R. If 3x by 2y is equal to 48 by 72, then x by y in its lowest term is. Given 3x by 2y is equal to 48 by 72. So x by y is equal to 48 by 72 into 2 by 3. After simplification, it becomes 4 by 9. If x equal to 3 square into 2, y is equal to 2 cube into 3 and z equal to 3 square into 2 square, then the LCM of xy, yz and zx is xy is equal to 3 square into 2 cube into 3, which is equal to 3 cube into 2 cube. Yz is equal to 2 cube into 3 into 3 square into 2 square, that is equal to 2 power 5 into 3 power 3. Zx is equal to 3 square into 2 square into 3 square into 2, which is equal to 2 cube into 3 power 4. Now LCM is equal to 2 power 5 into 3 power 4, which is equal to 2592. Red Fort of Agra was founded by which Mughal emperor? Akbar. Given series is 3, 9, 21, 45 and question mark. Here the logic is 3 plus 6 is 9 and 9 plus 12 is 21 and 21 plus 24 is 45, and here the logic is 6 into 2 is 12, 12 into 2 is 24, similarly 24 into 2 is plus 48. So 45 plus 48 is equal to 93. The length of each side of equilateral triangle is 2 into 4 root 3 centimeter. What is the area of triangle? Given length is equal to 2 into 4 root 3, and we know that area of equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 into side square, which is equal to, here length is equal to side, root 3 by 4 into 2 into 4th root 3 whole square, that is equal to root 3 by 4 into 4 into 3 power 1 by 4 whole power 2, which is equal to root 3 into root 3, that is equal to 3 centimeter square. Kuna is the currency of which of the following countries? Croatia. And its capital is Zagreb. and Kenya capital is Nairobi and its currency is Kenya shilling. Find the value of sine 15 degrees. Let's write sine 15 degrees as sine 45 degrees minus 30 degrees. It is in the form of sine A minus B. We know that sine A minus B is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B, which implies sine 45 into cos 30 minus cos 45 into sine 30. We know that sine 45 value is 1 by root 2 and cos 30 value is root 3 by 2. Similarly, cos 45 value is 1 by root 2 and sine 30 value is 1 by 2, which implies root 3 by 2 root 2 minus 1 by 2 root 2, that is equal to root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Six people, Raj, Shruti, Priya, Mohan, Ajit and Geet are sitting around a circular table facing inside. Mohan is second from Priya's right and Priya is third from Raj's left. Ajit is second from Mohan's right and Geet is not Mohan's neighbor. Who is fourth to the right of Geet? Given 6 people are facing inside of circle. Mohan is second from Priya's right. Let's take Priya here and Mohan will come here. And Priya is third from Raj's left. So Raj will sit here. Ajit is second from Mohan's right. So Ajit sits here. And Geet is not Mohan's neighbor. If Geet will not sit here, obviously it is his place. So the remaining one left is Shruti. Now the question is, who is fourth to the right of Geet? And the answer is Raj. The diameter of a circle whose perimeter is 8.8 centimeters is. Given perimeter is 8.8 centimeters and pi is taken as 22 by 7. We know that circumference of circle is 2 pi r, which is also known as perimeter. And perimeter here given as 8.8. So 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equal to 8.8. And r is equal to 8.8 into 7 by 44, and radius is equal to 1.4. We know that diameter is equal to 2 into radius, which is equal to 2 into 1.4, that is equal to 2.8 centimeters. The book The Test of My Life was written by Yuvraj Singh. Kapil Dev wrote 3 books named Straight from the Heart, Cricket My Style, and By God's Decree. And Sachin Tendulkar wrote a book called Playing It My Way. And Yuvraj Singh wrote the book The Test of My Life. Which among the following given options does not belong to the following series? Given series is 4, 7, 13, 26, 49 and 97. Here the logic is 4 into 2 minus 1, which is 8 minus 1, 7, and 7 into 2 minus 1, and here 13 into 2 minus 1 is 25. If we take 25 here, then 25 into 2 minus 1 will follows, and into 2 minus 1 is 97. So obviously 26 is wrong. In the place of 26, 25 will come. The least number that should be added to 5474 so that the sum is exactly divisible by 3468 is let's take LCM of 3, 4, 6 and 8, and the LCM is equal to 24. If we divide 5474 with 24, then remainder is 2. So to make 5474 divisible, we need to add 22, because 24 minus 2 is 22. Let's check whether 5474 plus 2, 22, which is 5496 is divisible by 3468. This number is divisible by all these numbers. So 22 is the least number. What number has to be added to each term of 3:5 to make the ratio 5:6? Let's take x. Adding x to 3 and 5. And the ratio is 5/6. Let's cross multiply. 6 into 3 plus x is equal to 5 into 5 plus x, which means 18 plus 6x is equal to 25 plus 5x. That becomes x is equal to 7. So 7 has to be added. Study the following bar graph and answer the question that follows. In which year was the number of accounts approximately 15% of total number of accounts in all the years? Here total number of accounts is 73.45, 104.76, 138.50 and 182.06. And the total is 498.77. Let's take 15% of it. So 15% of 498.77 is equal to 74.81. This value is approximately equal to 73.45 in 2010, which is near to this. So the answer is March 2010. What is the approximate difference in the number of accounts for March 2010 and March 2011 as a percentage of total number of accounts represented in the graph? Here the difference between March 2010 and 2011 is 73.45 and 104.76, which is equal to 31.31. So percentage difference is equal to 31.31 by the total of all the years, which is 498.77 into 100. That is equal to 6.27% and approximately 6%. How many accounts were opened in the first 3 years? It is 73.45, 104.76 and 138.50, which is 316.71. Approximately 316. What is the growth rate in the number of accounts in 2013 as that of previous year? Here growth rate in number of accounts in 2013 to that of previous year is 182.06 minus 138.50 divided by 138.50 into 100, which is equal to 43.56 by 138.50 into 100, that is equal to 31.45%, which is approximately 31%. Here the series is 1, 8, 27, 64 and question mark. Here the logic is like 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, and obviously next series is 5 cube, which is 125. Select the letter cluster from among the given options that can replace the question mark in the following series. The series is AB, CC, ED, GE and question mark. Here the logic followed is A plus 2 is C, C plus 2 is E, and E plus 2 is G. Similarly, G plus 2 is I, and here B plus 1 is C, C plus 1 is D, and D plus 1 is E. Similarly, E plus 1 is F. So the answer is IF. Out of 4 numbers listed, 3 are alike in some manner and 1 is different. Select the odd one. Here 4913 is 17 cube, 1000 is 10 cube, 1728 is 12 cube, and this is not a cube. So option 4 is correct. Ram has 15 toffees, 10 biscuits and 5 chocolates. He gave 1/3 toffees to Sohan and half of the biscuits to Mohan. Sohan exchanged all toffees with Mohan against 2 biscuits. Mohan gave the remaining biscuits to Ram to get 2 chocolates. How many biscuits will left with Ram if he gives half of the biscuits in the end to Sohan? Here toffees is 15, biscuits is 10 and chocolates is 5. He gave 1/3 toffees to Sohan. Means 1/3 into 15, that is equal to 5. And half of the biscuits to Mohan. So 1/2 into 10, that is equal to 5. Now number of biscuits left is so number of biscuits left is equal to 5. Now Sohan exchanged all toffees with Mohan against 2 biscuits. Now Sohan exchanged all toffees with Mohan against 2 biscuits. Which means 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3. It means Mohan has 3 biscuits left. Now Mohan gives 3 biscuits to Ram and gets 2 chocolates. Means now Ram has 8 biscuits. So Ram gives half to Sohan. Means eight by 2, that is equal to 4. There are 21 persons and there are 3 languages: French, German and Japanese. Ten persons speak German, 12 persons speak Japanese and 10 persons speak French. 4 can speak only French and 5 can speak only Japanese. 4 can speak French as well as German. 3 persons can speak all languages. How many persons speak Japanese and German? Let F is equal to French, G is equal to German and J is equal to Japanese. Let's find it using Venn diagram. Let it be A, B, C, D, E, F and G. Here French person's F is equal to A plus B plus C plus G and is given as 10. And Japanese J is equal to B plus D plus E plus G, which is given as 12. And German here is equal to C plus G plus E plus F and given it is 10. And persons who can speak all languages is 3. It means G is equal to 3. And persons who speak only French is 10. means it is A. A is equal to 4 and persons speak only Japanese is 5. It means D is equal to 5 and persons who speak French and German is C plus G. That is equal to 4. We know that G is 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. So C is 1. We have to find how many persons speak Japanese and German. It means we have to find G plus E. Let's substitute these values in F. It means A plus B plus C plus G is 10, which means 4 plus B plus 1 plus 3 is 10. That implies B is equal to 2. And submit B value in other equation, which is B plus D plus G plus E is 12. That implies 2 plus 5 plus 3 plus E is 12, which means E is equal to 2. Now G plus E is equal to 3 plus 2, that is equal to 5. Here the question is, should vegetarian food be banned in India? And arguments are, no, it is cheap source of protein and other minerals and a lot of people can afford it. It is followed. And argument 2 is, no, it will violate people's freedom. It is also true. So both are strong. If plus means division, division means multiplication and subtraction means addition and multiplication means subtraction, then find the value of the given equation. So 15 plus 3 minus 8 divided by 9 into 7 means 15 divided by 3 plus 8 into 9 minus 7. Let's apply Bodmer's rule here, which means 15 divided by 3 plus 8 into 9 minus 7. That is 5 plus 72 minus 7, which means 77 minus 7, that is equal to 70. Four items connected with computers are listed, out of which 3 are alike in some manner and 1 is different. Select the odd one. Here, hard disk, CD and flash drive, all the 3 are storage devices. And monitor is an output device, but not a storage device. So option 4 is correct. A is twice of B B is half of D, D is 3 times of C. A is how many times of D? Given A is twice of B and B is half of D and D is 3 times of C. Let C is equal to X, which implies D equal to 3x. Then B is equal to 1 by 2 into 3x, that is equal to 3x by 2. And A is equal to 2B means A is equal to 2 into 3x by 2, which implies A is equal to 3x. And the question is, A is how many times of D? A is 3x means D is also 3x. So A is 1 times of D. Select the number from among the given options that can replace the question mark in the following series. Given the series is 0, 6, 20, 42 and question mark. Here the logic is 0 plus 6 is 6 and 6 plus 14 is 20 and 20 plus 22 is 42. And here the logic is 6 plus 8 is 14 and 14 plus 8 is 22. Similarly, 22 plus 8 is plus 30. So, 42 plus 30 is 72. In a group of 15 students, 15 opt for English, 10 opt for Hindi. 5 students are studying both languages. How many students are studying only English? Let's find it using Venn diagram. It is Hindi and it is English. Let it be A, B and C. Given B plus C is 15 and A plus B is 10. B plus C is equal to 15 means C is equal to 15 minus 5 because given B is equal to 5, which implies C is equal to 10. So how many students are studying only English? It means 10 students are studying only English.